Hello everyone and welcome back to Eat Sleep Brief. So today is not a very good day, and I know if you guys watch, you may be saying it's April Fool's, this guy has to be messing around, there's no way his tank cracked. Well guys, honestly I wish I was messing around, but for you guys out there that are familiar with the JBJ tanks, you probably know that they do have a curved glass on the front. And I have seen stories where they do crack, and I myself didn't believe them. I was like, it must have been user error, someone must have hit it, cracked it, so on and so forth. Well, long story short, last night I was sleeping and I heard this big crack, and I didn't make a big deal of it, but that was quickly followed by my auto top off starting to beep. So anytime that beeps, it pretty much tells me that the pump has been running for more than, I think it's 15 or 20 seconds. So right away I get up and I'm quickly greeted, or I don't know if you want to call it greeted, but I quickly see that the tank is leaking. So pretty much I'm running downstairs, getting all the stuff, the buckets, everything, and I'm quickly trying to get water out, get it into buckets, and get as many as a fish out first, followed by the corals, get the heater set up, get the circulation, and really just try to save what I can, because honestly it was just looking really bad. And for you guys that are aware, my tank is upstairs, so I didn't even want to consider the water damage that was probably going to be caused because of this. So you guys may still be watching this video and saying, this guy has to be kidding, there's just no way this could have happened. Well guys, it did happen, and there's even more bad news followed by this. So the next bad news is, man, I don't even know how to say this. I'm just kidding guys, April Fools. So welcome guys to the channel. I know if you guys are watching this now and saying, what the heck, is this guy serious? Well guys, I was just messing around. It is April Fools. What other way to start April 1st with a good tank leaking video. So I was kind of brainstorming yesterday. I was wondering, what can I do that's somewhat kind of believable as far as a video, kind of like a clickbait for everyone, but also something hopefully you guys enjoy. I hope I didn't get too many of you mad. And I said, you know what, I think the most believable one is a tank leaking. I couldn't think of anything else. So yeah guys, luckily I am just kidding, I'm just playing. I already knocked on wood. The tank should not be cracking, but I do want to give you guys, use this video as a little update as far as what's going to be going on with the JBJ. So the JBJ 45 gallon tank has been running for about a year and a half now. So I knew at about the 7-month mark that I wanted something bigger. So I was looking around, hunting around. I've always had my eye on the Red Sea tanks. I don't know, I really like the way they're made. I love how they look, and let's face it guys, Red Sea is pretty well respected in the industry to have very good tanks out on the market. So between the marketing, seeing them everywhere, and just Red Sea, at least in my head, is a pretty prestigious brand, not only with aquariums, but with their dosing equipment and so on and so forth. So it kind of was just a natural to be swayed into that direction. So you guys may be asking yourself, so what's going to be happening to the JBJ 45 gallon tank? Well honestly guys, I can only have 2 tanks. And I don't want to have 2 big tanks. I'd rather have my little tank and the bigger one. So the JBJ 45, especially for you guys that follow me on Instagram, you saw that yesterday was put up for sale. Kind of mainly just selling the tank and the stand, but I am willing to include some coral, some livestock, and some equipment. But actually, within an hour and a half, I had a few people messaging me, asking me more about it, and actually one of the guys that actually lives local is willing to put a deposit down. And he's like, dude, I'm willing to wait, however long it takes for you to get your other tank running, so you can transfer your corals and you don't stress them out too much. So that's going to help out, quite a bit. But now the real question is, how in the heck am I going to do a tank teardown and start something else up? I've never done this, so I think that alone is going to be a great journey for all you guys. The JBJ, you know, I don't want you guys to think that it's been a problematic tank. I mean, on the contrary, it's been an absolutely amazing tank. And you guys can see here with the shots, I mean, everything is really, I can officially call it thriving. There was a few, you know, months I had a bit of issues, some corals not responding well, some responding great, some not so great. But all in all, I was able to trace a lot of those things down. And I do have a video series coming up on what I've learned along the way. And certain things to look at, you know, when a coral does this thing, you know, what are typically the causes of that, at least in my experience. So I got a great series coming up here in the future for you guys about what I've learned in owning my first ever reef tank, and it's been about a year and a half now. But yeah, going back to where I was going, it's not because the tank has been an issue. It's just I want something bigger, and more specifically, I want something with a sump. I think a sump is something I've always wanted. It just seems so easy. Every time I see people with sumps, I'm like, man, you guys are so lucky. You know, you're able to run better skimmers. You're able to run bigger equipment. I don't know. It's just something about a sump that I absolutely love. The JBJ all-in-one, it is great. You know, the rear back chambers. You know, it essentially is your sump. But to me, at least in my head, I've never had a tank with a sump. I may be wrong. But for you guys out there that do have sumps, correct me if I'm wrong. But ideally, I guess a sump is a way to go. So that's kind of where I'm going to be going. So you guys may be asking yourself, what tank am I going to be going with, right? So I really have my eyes set either on the 250 or the 350. I know a lot of you guys are saying, dude, just jump for the 350. The bigger, the better. But honestly, I am going to be moving in about a year and a half, 2 years. So one of the options is hold off and, you know, get the bigger tank, or for the time being just get the 250 and grow it out. And who knows, if I like the tank, you know, and everything goes well, I can, I guess, stick with that even when I move, and, you know, essentially stay with that tank for at least 2.5 years and then make the huge jump to like a 150 or 200 gallon. So I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the description about that. What you guys would recommend. I know most of you guys are going to say just go the bigger the better, but I'm also thinking about the moving and the tear down. You know, I don't want to be moving a bigger tank with more rock, more sand, more, you know, more of everything. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm still toggling with that idea, but for sure the JBJ45 is going to go. I don't know, there's a side of me that's saying keep the tank. Just wait till you move, and, you know, don't get rid of it until you move, then get a tank. So I'm pretty indecisive, just because it's been such a great tank and it's doing really, really well. And I don't know, there's a side of me that wants to get bigger, there's a side of me that just wants to stay with it. So I really am gonna have to be making up my mind to see what I'm gonna be doing, because, you know, I don't know, I really don't know at this point. I just feel like I want something bigger. So I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys. It was just a little quick update. I really hope you guys are having a happy Easter with your family. My birthday is just around the corner. I'm actually an April baby. I was born in April, so yeah, I may gift myself, you know, that bigger tank. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys loved this April Fool's. And luckily it was just an April Fool's and wasn't an actual disaster of the tank, because yeah, it could have been pretty bad if it was a true story, but luckily it wasn't. So that's going to be pretty much it, guys. We are going to end this video here. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, guys, please go check me out on Instagram. We're quickly approaching 8,000 followers on there. I will have a link down in the description. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you know, let me know down in the comments. Also, guys, I want to start producing videos that you guys enjoy. So please, you know, 10 seconds of your time down in the comments. Please put what type of videos you guys would like to see me doing. I honestly really do read all those comments. I do my best to reply to every single one of them. Don't think if you're writing it, I'm never going to see it. I do see it, and I like to engage with you guys. So please, guys, if you can leave in the comments, let me know what tank you would go with, either 250, 350. And also, most importantly, let me know what type of videos you guys would like to see. So that's going to be it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, that's pretty much it. So take care, guys. Have a great time with the family. Happy Easter to everyone. As always, happy reefing.